What is going on, everybody, today? What is up? It is Friday. Are y'all having a good Friday yet? I meant to be on here a lot earlier. Just had to take care of a few unexpected items. So I've got a friend who needs our prayers and our love and our support right now. She's just having, I don't even want to go into the details, but I had to, I don't even want to go into the details. Ooh, sorry. I've got to. Sorry. I'm trying to post my website, y'all. Okay, here we go. So anyway, just love and prayers and support for somebody that I know that is going through, a hard time, and just needs our love and our prayers and our support. So, let's see. I need to share my video, and let's see. We're going to take it there. Post. We are going to take it here. Post. Share to a page. So it's Friday. Anybody got any great plans for the weekend? Yeah? No? Maybe? Sort of? Huh? Maybe not, maybe so, right? All right, there we go. All right, so let's start with some prayer. What do y'all think about the purple hair? I mean, it is all purple. So the complete humiliation of my children is now complete, right? Or the humiliation of my children is now complete. Because my hair is completely purple instead of just lavender highlights. Now it is like super purple, right? We like superhero purple, which I love it. My girl Deborah at DeMarco's does a fantastic job of hair. All right, so what I'm doing here is I am just priming, because it is a crime not to prime. So you need to prime your face. Prime. And the reason you want to prime is because it keeps the makeup from going into your fine lines, wrinkles, and pores, and it helps your foundation go on smoothly and flawlessly. And as normal, I do a little bit of eye primer with my face primer, and I just mix those two together. I do this little concoction. We call it spackle for the under eye area. And really what it does is it helps your concealer and all of that good stuff go on smoother. So you've got, I don't know, I just call it spackle for the eyes. That's what I call it. So I don't know if that's right, but it fills in those creases and wrinkles and fine lines just like the regular primer does. This is just a little heavier application, okay? So the very first thing I'm going to do today is I usually start with concealer under my eyes and then go in with foundation. Today we're just going to start with the foundation. I don't know why, just because I can, right? That's why I'm doing it, because I can. And if you're just hopping on here, please say hi, hello, how are ya? It is Friday, so we are going into the weekend, which means nothing to me because I work 7 days a week. But that's okay. So if you are just jumping on, if you would like my video and share my video on your page, you'll be entered, and you got to put hashtag shared, right, in the comments so that I know you shared my video, and you'll be entered into our giveaway this week, which is an epic mascara. How cool is that? Like, y'all, this is a big deal. So share my video, put hashtag shared, and that'll enter you into the giveaway for this week. And we're going to be giving this away tomorrow. So you got this today and tomorrow only to share this video, and hop on tomorrow and share my video tomorrow. All right, so you want to let your primer dry, right? Because if you don't let it dry, then it doesn't really do its job. So you got to let it dry. Oh, thanks, Heather. I mean, my kids are not fans, because they didn't even like the light purple in it. So I said, well, I mean, then obviously I got to go all the way with it. So it is, woo, in your face purple. But I kind of love it. Thank you. I'm, you know, life is too short. Seriously, life is too short. If I have learned nothing else today, I have learned that life is too short to not have fun, right? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is my foundation. Today I'm going to use Taffeta. This is our Liquid Touch Mineral Foundation. Because it is a mineral, you want to take that dropper, clear it out, and then shake it up because it does separate because it is mineral based, right? So definitely do that. And it's just like the mustard in your refrigerator, right? It's, if you don't shake it up before you pour it on your plate, guess what happens, right? So just like that. All right, so I'm going to take my powder concealer brush and I am going to just drop that right on on there. Excuse me. Hey Yvonne, how are you today? And just start putting it on. This is kind of weird. Oh, I don't have my like mirror. I'm just looking in the camera doing my makeup, which is kind of weird for me because it's backwards. All right, so you just want to just brush that stuff on. I mean, it's super simple. It dries to a powdery finish, and it is awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. All right. Ooh, and I got some in my purple hair. How about that? So like I said, if you're just jumping on, say hello, how are ya? Good, Yvonne. I'm glad you're doing great. So share my video and then put hashtag shared in the comments, and you'll be entered in my giveaway for this week, which is the Epic Mascara, right? So fun. I mean, everybody wants a little epic in their life, or needs a little epic in their life, whether they want it or not, they need it. Okay, so that was Taffeta that I just put on, which is kind of a neutral color. I don't know. I used to use velour, but now that I've been kind of fake baking a little bit more and we're getting closer to summertime, the Taffeta is just a little bit darker than the velour. So if you want to be color matched, I can absolutely color match you. And all you got to do is send me a message, and then I'll send you instructions back on how to do that. All right, so the next thing that I want to do is my concealer. And so what I do is I take a concealer close to my skin color, which this one's velour, and then I take a little bit lighter one, just a teeny tad bit lighter, and I just put it on my hand like so. Can y'all see that? Like, I can't, I'm backwards in the camera, y'all. I got to get used to it. This is my new webcam. So it is like, got to get used to it. All right, so I take my concealer brush and I just mix the two together on my hand, and then I just kind of tap it on underneath my eye. And we're going to set this with our Touch Behold setting powder, and it is just a loose translucent powder. It doesn't have any color to it, and I'm going to use the same brush, but I'm going to use the smaller end to set it with. So you just want to tap that on right there, and I just like to kind of make sure it's all blended in on one side and set one side at a time. And the reason I do that is because, you know, I do have some older wrinkles and creases and stuff like that because I am over 40 and have never had Botox or any of that fun stuff, which one day I'm sure I will, but I'm just not yet. Get that hair out of my face, y'all. And so I'm just tapping that in just to make sure that it's nice and smooth and even, and there are no like harsh lines or anything like that between the color of my foundation and the color of my concealer. Okay, and then I'm just going to tap that setting powder right on there. Right like that, just like a soul. All right, let's do the other side. Again, I'm just tapping on, and you want to go in this like V formation like this, or this triangle, because if you just did under your eyes, it would actually highlight if you had, you know, bags or circles or whatever under your eyes. So we're trying to conceal it. So that's what the V does for you, is it helps to conceal any of those. Like I have a really like heavy tear trough. Can you see that? So if I just highlighted right under my eyes in that half moon shape, it would actually make that stand out more. So we're trying to conceal it and cover that up. Camouflage, girls, camouflage. We need some camouflage up in here. And again, I'm just patting that out just to make sure it's nice. No creases, none of that good stuff. And then we're just going to set that with our setting powder. There we go, there we go, there we go. What is going on, everybody, on this Friday? Who all is here? Say hi, hello, how are ya? I mean, I know, seeing purple hair and hearing my voice, I'm sure everybody's like, why would this Southern girl have purple hair? Because I can. That's why. Because I can. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cream contour. And sometimes I use my Sculpting Trio and the cream darker, whoops, that one. But today I'm going to go a little more dramatic because y'all know I'm a little more dramatic than that, especially with the purple hair, right? So what I'm going to use today is our cream foundation in a darker color called Suede. And so I'm just going to take my contour brush, which has 2 ends on it, right? And I'm going to take it and tap it in that cream. And I am just going to do my E and my 3. So it's kind of like a backwards E, I know. But y'all know, y'all get the gist, right? And I'm going to take that right under my chin. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And so basically what you're doing is you're slimming your face, right? Sorry, my hair has too much hairspray in it, right? Because I couldn't wash it today, right? Because it, well, you got to let the color set, right? You got to let it sit in there and not wash it for 24 hours, which I usually don't wash my hair every day. It's not good for your hair. All right, so you're doing under your chin like this because you want to get rid of that double chin, and you're slimming your face all at the same time. And so, and you're giving yourself some cheekbones. So the reason you contour is because when you put foundation on, you're basically making your face look flat, right? You're taking all the dimension away. So you want to put that dimension back in your skin, in your skin, in your face. Okay. And so what now I'm going to do is go back with my foundation brush, and I'm just going to kind of tap it on the sides to get rid of those harsh lines and just blend it in just a little bit, not taking away the dimension, just blending just a little bit. So this part, yeah, okay, maybe a little harder than the powder, which I'm going to do the powder too. Y'all know that. You can do powder contouring. I just like to do both because I think I just really like the dimension it gives my face. And this might be something that you want to practice at, which is fine. I mean, and it's kind of goof proof if you're doing it with the cream because you can always blend it back in, right? And kind of start over. So anybody got any big weekend plans? I don't. Well, work. That's my big plan. All right, so now I'm going to take the small end, the pointy end of my brush, and I'm just going to contour down my nose on either side. Hey, Susan, how are you today? You got big plans for the weekend? And then I always, because I have a longer nose, cut the tip off. But you don't want your nose to look like it has a dirty tip, right? So you just kind of want to blend all that in, right? Hey, Gainer, how are you? What you got going on for the weekend? Gainer, what you think about the very bright purple hair? And then the other thing I like to do is contour right under my bottom lip. And see how that just makes your bottom lip look like it's bigger. So it's creating that shadow, right? So it makes your lip look like it's so big that it has a shadow underneath. All right, so now Blend. All right, so let's set that with, I'm going to go back in with our setting powder, right? And this is our, this is my same brush I use with my foundation and everything. Because my foundation dries to a soft, powdery finish, you can use the same brush, right? You don't have to do anything. And again, this is a translucent powder, so it doesn't change the color or anything. It just sets it and mattifies it, which is what I like. I like a more matte finish. You could use our pressed powder. We're coming out with, I think next month or maybe May, a loose powder, which is awesome. So that's what I'll start setting mine with when we get those in. I'm super excited about those. One day soon. They're just finalizing and perfecting the formula. Okay. All right. So the next thing I do is sometimes I like, especially on a day like today when I've had less sleep, is I go in with a, thank you, chilling a lot. That's what I'd like to do this weekend. All right, so this is a pressed powder. This one's actually in velour. It's just a little bit lighter than that foundation I use, so I'm taking this into my brush and just kind of tapping that on under my eye for a little bit more brightness. And it doesn't look that much different right now, but when I do my bronzer and my powder contour and all of that, it will. Okay. All right, girlies, be sure you are sharing my page, because you want to be entered into that chance to win my epic mascara. And if you share my page, be sure, girls, when you share my page, put in the comments #shared, so I know who to enter into the contest. So I just draw from all the names of the people who shared my page over the last few days. So be sure you're sharing. Sharing is caring. I know, I'm crazy. Y'all just get over it. I am crazy. It's all good. It is all good. So, Gainer, yes, you should get purple hair. I mean, y'all, if I was telling everybody at the beginning that I have a friend, I would have been on earlier, but I have a friend that is going through something very serious right now and needs all the prayers that she can get. But she is, I mean, I don't know. She's just, she needs our prayers. And it made me really realize that life is way too short to not have fun and do the things you want to do. Because, y'all, I mean, seriously, purple hair, if that's the worst of my problems, who cares, right? Like, purple hair, I think it's fun. It's funky. Gets me attention. I want some attention. Don't we all want some attention? So anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling for my friends, y'all. I mean, like, I can't even imagine. And seriously, life is too short. Quit worrying about the small stuff. Stop and smell the roses. Do your makeup however you want to do it. Color your hair whatever you want to color it. Wear whatever you want to wear. And if somebody has something to say about that, who cares? Life's too short to worry about them, right? Thank you. All right, so I'm going to take my powder foundation. This one's the same color as the cream that I use. This one's suede. And I'm going to take my angle. This is an angled just contour brush. And I'm going to lightly tap in there. And I'm just going to put that contour like on point. It is going to be on fleek today. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know what that means. I mean, I kind of know what it means, but, that's what the kids say, on fleek. And I'm just going in the same spots that I did my cream. So we're just doing that, you know, around the face to slim it out. Makes it look like you've been at the gym every day, which I haven't been at the gym like, I don't know, since high school. But it just puts those, look, it makes those cheeky bones look like they're super tall, super high cheeky bones. And we are going to blend this out, but, you know. All right, so then I'm going to go back in and just contour just a little bit more on my nose. So I call this a nose job in a compact. Same color. I take my angled brush right there, just a little bitty dabble, do ya? And I just go right down the side of my nose on either side, just like that. And it looks like I got a nose job, right? And I just kind of just blend a little bit out. Okay? And we're going to, you know, like I said, we're going to blend, blend, blend. So it's all good. Y'all don't worry about what it looks like right at the moment. All right. So the very next thing I'm going to do is my bronzer. So I'm going to take this same powder foundation brush, but I am going to swatch it off in my little brush swatcher. This thing I got from Amazon. It's just a 10. It comes with this little sponge thing inside. And there is no product or anything off on it. It just like takes that color or powder off of your brushes, okay? All right, so this is our beachfront bronzer. This one is in Hermosa, and I am just going to tap that on right above where I did that contour and kind of up in here. We're just giving our face some color like we've been out in the sun. And then you want to take it on your neck, okay? And the reason I do that is because you don't want your neck to be a different color than your face. We did that in the 90s. We're not doing that anymore. It's not the 90s anymore. We're past all that, right, girls? All right, and then you just want to kind of I kind of in like big sweeping motions, just kind of blend. And then if I feel like I need just a little more color, Hey, Casey, how are you today? Thank you for watching. And then I'm just kind of blending, okay? And if you feel like you blended out your contour too much, you can take the smaller end and just kind of pop that line back in there. Or you can even take your contour brush, and don't put any extra anything on it, and just pop that contour right back in there. See how that worked? That just worked beautiful. And then I just kind of pat that down because this end had like a lighter color on it, right? This one has a really light color on it. Okay, there is that contour. All right, girls, let's do some, like, I got purple hair, so let's do some crazy eyes, right? Probably not too crazy, but, you know, I mean, for me, I don't know what too crazy would be. All right, so I'm just going to take my brush and just brush out my eyebrows a little bit. And the reason I do this first is because I just like to get that product and that powder and stuff off of my eyebrows before I do my eyeshadow, just because I don't want that fallout in the eyeshadow, okay? And I do this a lot, so y'all are just going to see me keep messing with my contour. I just do. I just like it so much. I like that look. All right, so let's see, girls. I'm probably going to use some blues because I got a new blue cream shadow I want to use. So I'm afraid I'm going to use some blues. Not afraid. I know I am. I mean, I know I am. That's what I know. What do y'all know? Whoops. All right, so let me show you the 4 colors I think I'm going to use today. So some grays and some blues, right? All right, so these 4 colors right here. So this is pessimistic, this is fancy, cynical, and irrational. Okay, those are my colors today. They are, and they are going to be fabulous. They're going to be bright, but hey, got to have some brightness to match that hair. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is take that light matte gray color. It's a really just a light, and I'm just going to pop that on my eyelid and just right in my crease and above. And the reason I do that is because that's going to be my base color, my blending color, okay? So be sure you're sharing my video and saying hashtag share, girls, so you can be entered into my little contest to win my, not mine, a brand new Epic mascara. You know you want to win it. All right. Or you should even have a little button up there. It says invite friends to watch. If you know friends that are crazy and like me that need some more craziness in their life, invite them to watch. I'm thriving. I'm drinking my shake. So if Garrett's watching, he'll be super proud because he got me on Thrive, and I'm telling you, I did not think that I was gonna, like, I'd be like, all right, Garrett, I'm just gonna do it because of you, right? Thanks, Heather. And so anyway, he got me on the Thrive thing, so I'm taking it, and I've actually lost weight, y'all, so don't tell him, but I mean, no, you can. All right, so I use my deluxe brush to put that pessimistic all over my eyes, which is just a kind of a light gray color. So now I'm going to take that same color and I'm going to put Fancy on, which is this like, oh, so pretty blue color. And today I'm going to take it and I'm actually going to kind of put it all over that area right there, like even the lid, because we're going to go back in with this awesome cream shadow that I love, that I have fallen in love with, and we're going to pop that on our eyelid. So I'm just taking, this doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend, okay? So we're going to do the same on this side. Isn't this color pretty? This is that light kind of seafoam blue color. Ugh, it's so pretty. I know it looks a little 1980s crazy right now, but just give it a second. Just give it a second. All right, so I'm going to take my blending brush and we're just going to kind of softly blend that because I want this to be kind of a lighter color. And basically I put that on my eyelid almost to the corner of my eye and then up in my crease and right above my crease. So I'm just blending that right now. And you can do the windshield wiper motion. And basically this is just going to be the peek through color, right? This color is just going to peek up above where we put our darker colors. And I know you're like, darker than that? Yes, darker than that. All right. The next thing I want to do, which I kind of do it in an odd order, I know that, is so I'm going to take our pressed highlighter and I'm going to highlight under my eyes real quick. And I'm just going to take this angled brush and I'm going to take our pressed highlighter. This one's Benevolent. It's just kind of a gold color. And I'm just going to pop that highlighter on right under my eyebrow. I'll use this same highlighter on my cheeks and stuff at the very end, but I need to get it on under that eyebrow. So the reason that you do under your eyebrow, it gives you an eye lift. So we've done the nose job in a compact. Now we're doing an eye lift in a compact. How about that? Isn't that awesome? You don't even need a plastic surgeon. You just need the right makeup. All right. And then I'm going to pop just a little bit of that on right there in the corner. See how that brightens that eye up right there in the corner? See the difference between the two? Isn't that awesome? So we're going to do the same right over there. Pop that right in there. Okay. There we go. All right. So now here comes the scary part. If you're not used to using blues. All right. So far we have used this one, Pessimistic, and this one, Fancy. Now we're going to take this one, Cynical, and put that in the crease. So I'm going to take my crease brush and I'm just going to dab it in that Cynical. And we're just going right under that color right there. And we're just darkening that up. And we're going to go right there in that V. Just like that. So see how that lighter blue just kind of peeks over this one? Just kind of peeks. And then we are going to take that darker blue and just drag it right under our eye. Okay. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And I'm going to show y'all a couple of tricks if you're using like blues or bright greens or something for the first time and you feel like it's just too much for you. Because, you know, I mean, it takes a little getting used to. You could take your blending brush and you could take your bronzer. And I'm going to show you, but I'm going to go put it back on because I like the bright blue. Hey, Karen, how are you today? All right, so you could take your blending brush and just dab it into that bronzer and then like blend over that, and it would soften that blue color, right? I mean, I guess we got to do both sides now. But I mean, the more you put bronzer on it, the more soft it gets. I want it bright, okay? So like I'm not going to do that too much because I like it brighter because I put on a lot of mascara and a lot of eyeliner. So it peaks out over that brightness. All right. So we're going to take a cream shadow today called Dreamy, maybe. Dreamy. Woo! Gosh. All right. We're going to take this cream shadow. This one's called Dreamy. Can you see why it's called Dreamy? Let's see. I got too many lights going on. Isn't it pretty? It's like a metallic blue color. Oh, it's so pretty, girls. And I'm going to put that on my eyelid. All right, so I'm just going to take my cream shadow brush. And I do like to spray it with a little bit of the setting spray before I go into those cream shadows. I just feel like it helps blend it on better. And you just tap it on. So like you're just kind of tapping it out. And this will dry to that soft powdery finish too, which is awesome. But look at that. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? Like seriousness right there, girls. Come on, get on my brush. Look at that. And that just, I mean, like really gave that like just a pop on my eyelid, right? All right, so now I'm going to do the same on the other side. I definitely want to put some setting spray on that brush. Like that didn't sound good. I don't know what that was. Kind of sounded like a little bit of something electrical. I don't know what. I don't want to know. Maybe I got too many lights going on in here, right? All right, so I'm just like, I like to pat it on. I don't know why. I just do. I feel like it goes on better that way. But it just is, these cream shadows are so pretty. And you can always start lighter and build up with these cream shadows. And I'm going to take that right in the corner right there on each eye. And I kind of went a little far on that corner. Oh, yeah. Well, good. Girl, you go have fun with your man. You go take care of him. All right. And have a great weekend, Gainer. Thanks for watching. All right. Oops. That one. Okay. So there is the cream shadow, okay? That then is going to lead into my next color, okay? So I've got the blue on, and I'm just going to take my crease brush and just kind of, you know, blend that blue right over that cream shadow in a couple of areas. See how I blended it right there at the corner? It made that real pretty color right there. And I'm going to do this side the same way. And then I am going to, sorry, lots of phone calls. I'm going to take this Irrational, which is a gray color, a dark kind of a charcoal gray, and I'm going to pop it kind of right there in the corner just to add just another dimension, okay? So just a little bit right in there. I mean, y'all, what time is it? I mean, it must be time for everybody to start texting is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And then we're going to pop it right on that corner. And see how that just kind of darkened that up? And this is going to make it, y'all, serious. My phone is going off. But that's okay. It's Friday. And I'm just kind of darkening this corner up to make it like a more dramatic, you know, smoky look, I guess. But I love this gray color. Like, it's such a pretty charcoal gray. And it goes so well with these blues. And then I am going to take my liner shader brush in that gray. And I'm actually going to spray it with a little bit of the setting spray. I'm a little off today, y'all, just because of all that's going on, and I'm getting text about it and all that good stuff, but it's all good. And I'm just going to pop that gray right on that eye line, right under there. And then do the same on the other side. And I'm just going to make sure that all of that is blended. Not today, not today, Satan. Not today. Oh, y'all. Okay. So I'm just serious craziness. I'm fixing to turn my phone off. Okay. And then if you feel like you need to blend it just a little bit, like just to kind of soften all that up, you can. And like I said, if you feel like you need to make it less bright, go into your bronzer with your blending brush and blend where you want it not so bright. And sometimes I like to do that anyway, just to get everything smooth and even. Okay. All right. So sorry, y'all. This is so distracting. But that's okay. It's okay. It's Friday. It's all good. We're doing blue eyes, purple hair. We're just having fun with makeup today, right? Right, girlies? All right. Let's do some eyebrows. All right, so I want to take my eyebrow pencil. This one is in light. Hey, Andrea. Thank you, girl. Be sure, Andy, if you share my video, push hashtag shared, and you'll be entered into this week's giveaway, which I'm giving away an epic mascara. It'll be epic. All right. So this is the eyebrow pencil in light. I use it just to kind of fill in and give my eyebrows a little bit of shape. And I like the light because it matches my eyebrow color. So and it's so thin, it just mimics the little hairs. And so, you know, you definitely want to do that. Just mimic those hairs. And I like to pop these first few little eyebrow hairs up straight for some crazy reason. Thank you, Andrea. Or I guess it's really Andy, right? Okay, and then I just like to make sure I get my arch all lined out. Just like that. And if you didn't want to darken it up, you could definitely do that. Hey, Danelle, what's going on, girl? You're watching my video, aren't you? I mean, like, I don't know. Just a great supporter. Janelle, if you share my video, put hashtag shared, and you'll be entered in our giveaway this week, which is a free Epic mascara. All right, so I'm going to do the same on this side. So we're just kind of lining, and like I said, I'm popping those first few hairs straight up just because that's just the style, the look that I like. And then we're just going to take that and go on over, make sure we get that arch popped in there just right, and then just come straight on down. And we're going to fill this in with some brow powder in just a second. Okay. And this for me is just getting that shape going. Okay. So now I'm going to take my brow artist brush. It has two ends. It has an angled end and it has a flat end. And I'm going to take my brow artist palette. Hey Nancy, what's going on today? And I'm going to take these two colors first. And then this is the colored wax, so I'm going to use it second. But I'm going to spray my brush on the angled end, dip it into those first two colors, and fill in my brows. And y'all, brows are like a frame for your beautiful masterpiece of your eyes, okay? So that's what I always say. So I'm just going to take and dip into those first two colors and start filling in my eyebrows. I just like to, especially with purple hair, you got to darken them up just a little bit, right? And then I need to spray it just a little bit more. And we're going to get those first, like, few hairs. Y'all, this weather here in Alabama and this pollen is killing me. Killing me. Killing me. All right, then I'm going to just take a little bit of that wax. I just dip a little bit in there, and I'm just going to make sure like these first few hairs stick up like that I want them to. Make sure that my arch hairs are just where I need them to be and are going to stay where I need them to be. You know. Okay? And what the flat end is for, I still have a little bit of that concealer on my hand. I'm going to take this flat end and I'm just going to very lightly, just very lightly put it in there. And I'm going to clean up where I colored outside the lines because I don't color inside the lines very well. Just ask my first grade teacher. I was never one to just color inside the lines. All right, so we're going to do the other eye. Oh, let me wipe that off because I have my, I'm going to wipe it off because it has a little bit of wax on it. Then we're going to do the other eye. Spray that brush, dip into those first two colors, and just fill in, right? Fill in, fill in, fill in. And if you have a problem doing your eyebrows, we can always do them together. You just got to let me know, right? And I'm going to take and get those first few hairs to stick straight up. And then I'm going to go dip just a little bit into the wax. So I'm just going like that. And I'm going to make sure these first few hairs stick up like I want them to. And I'm going to dip just a little bit more into that wax and just get that arch going like it needs to be going. So I don't like a whole lot of wax, just in a couple of spaces right there, just because just where you want those hairs to go the way you want them to. Okay, and now we're going to take the flat end, a little bit of concealer, and clean that bad boy up in just a couple of places. Okay, so there you go. You got some eyebrows now. All right, so now let's move on to eyeliner, which is like one of my favorite things in the world. All right, so I do use two colors of eyeliner, right? That one's blue. I'm not going to use blue today. Not today. Okay, so I take a black and a brown. So these eyeliners are awesome. I'm going to show you girls. Well, girl, hey, I'm for hire, Janelle. Tell them I'm for hire. All right, so let me just show you about our eyeliners. One, they are so creamy, so smooth. They go on super pigmented, and they go on so super easy that it doesn't pull or drag at your skin. And so it doesn't tug, right? But let me show you the other thing that's so great about these. All right, so like I'm going to hold it at the very end so I don't get a lot of pressure on it, just to show you. Like, see how smooth and easy that went on? I mean, just seriously, smooth and easy. And then I'm going to spray it, wet it, okay? And I'm going to rub it. And it doesn't run, it doesn't smear, it is water resistant. Isn't that cool? Is that not crazy, y'all? That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. Crazy train. All right, I'm going to sharpen it though. This one's called Proper. This is our darkest brown, and I'm just going to line right above my lash line. And I like to wing it out, okay? You don't have to. If you don't wear eyeliner, that's okay too. You do not have to. Because if you don't have huge big eyes like I do, I mean, it is totally fine not to wear eyeliner. That is just up to you. Whatever you want to do, girls. Some people feel like it makes their eyes look smaller. I totally understand that. I just have huge eyes, so I can get away with it, right? Oh, y'all. So what is everybody else doing in this beautiful Friday? It is a beautiful day here. We have some great weather going on. And, I mean, we need to get out and enjoy the weekend, right, people? Like I said, life is too short not to stop and smell the roses. All right, so I go all the way to the corner of my eyeball, just like a soul, okay? Just like so. And like I said, I like a thick, big eyeline. You definitely do not have to do what I do. You do what makes you feel good. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same on the other eye. And then I'm going to show you what I do with the black, because that is really the cool trick. And again, I'm just going right above that lash line. Look how shimmery that cream shadow is. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. And I do like a thick eyeline, right? So y'all don't have to do anything near what I'm doing. Okay? All right, so then the next thing I do is I take my black eyeliner. This one's called Perfect. And I go right under that lash line. So right under there. And what this does is it creates an illusion that makes your eyelashes look even longer. So you're just taking that right down at the bottom of your lashes, and you're coloring right on that lash line, or it's called the water line, right? And you're not drawing on your eyeball, because this stuff, like I showed you, is water resistant. It's not going to smudge. It's not going to smear. So it's not going to, like, you know, get in your eye or anything like that. And then we're going to do the same on this side. And I just take it from corner to corner. Just like that. I don't do pencil eyeliner on the bottom of my eyes because I did that shadow, okay? So I don't feel like I need that under there. But you could, right? But I just took that shadow right under my eyes for an eyeliner. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do now. Because I got that cream shadow on, I am going to brush my eyelashes off a little bit because that cream shadow leaves a little bit more fallout than the others. And, you know, it just makes sure, this is separating your lashes and making sure you got all that stuff off of them. Okay. Hey, Beth, what's going on today, girl? All right, so this is the Epic Mascara. If you share my video and you put hashtag shared in the comments, you are entered to win. You are entered in our giveaway for the Epic Mascara. So I will pick a winner tomorrow. So I'm just going to take this Epic Mascara and go right on the base of those lashes and wiggle my way up. And that's just kind of making sure I get every lash saturated. And then I am going to go on the back and get the backs. And this Epic Mascara is like the bomb. This stuff is amazing. And I'm just putting one coat right now on, but look, it lengthens and it curls your lashes all at the same time. Y'all, I've been amazed. Every time I use this mascara, which is every day, I am like super amazed at how great it does. It seriously is just lengthening, curling. It is doing all the work for me. I'm telling y'all, it is all some sauce. All right. And I like to get these corner lashes nice and saturated. So girls, have you today looked in the mirror and told yourself you're beautiful, worthy, intelligent, wonderful human beings? Because if you haven't, I need you to do that. I encourage everybody to do that every day, whether you believe it or not, because one day you'll eventually believe it, because God didn't make no junk, girls. So we are all, I feel like, one, there is either something in here with me or my light bulb over here is making super weird noises. Like, I can't even describe what the noises are. Oh, well, you know, whatever. My day's already been crazy enough. Like, whatever. It could be like the weirdest thing in the world, and I would just, today, I would just believe it. All right, so that is one coat. Just one coat, girls. Look how long, look how lengthened, look how curled. Love this stuff, y'all. I'm telling you, this is the best mascara. All right, so we're going to do the other side the same way, where you're just going to put that one coat right on there. And basically, this is all the mascara you'll ever need. You could put 2 coats on and go out the door, and it would be like fab. But you know me, I like a little extra, so I'm going to show you our 3D fiber lash on top of this so that you get that false lash look. Because, you know, I do that every day. Like, most people are going to put 2 coats of this on and go out the door, which is awesome because, you know, that's what you should do. I think that's what you should do. So if you're just hopping on here with me, thank you for watching. And if you share my video, put hashtag shared in the comments and you'll be entered into our drawing this week, which is for one of these, an Epic Mascara. It will not turn your hair purple though. You have to go get that done at your hairdresser. But it will turn your eyelashes into like the most fabulous thing ever. I'm telling you. Like, your eyelashes will be so great, you won't even know what to do. And like I said, I like to get those corner eyelashes like super, 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 super good. I gotta get a little closer. Y'all want to get a little closer today? Okay. All right, so there is one coat. That is just one coat of Epic mascara on each eye. And like I said, I'm gonna mess with these like corner eyelashes until I can't mess with them anymore. I don't know why. I just do like to make sure those corner eyelashes are like long and lengthened. Okay, and then before I put my wand back in my tube, I like to do my bottom eyelashes because I don't need as much mascara. And if you can do your bottom eyelashes without opening your mouth, you are a magical unicorn, and I applaud you. Like, I don't know how you do it. I just realized my computer is not plugged in. But the power's lasting, which is awesome. That's unique. Kind of like our makeup line. It's called Unique. It's not spelled the same way, but it is definitely unique. Sorry. I know y'all don't like looking into my mouth. Let me look up and do it. No, that doesn't help. I'm trying not to open my mouth. But that's just me, y'all. I just can't help it. I just do that. I can't help it. I cannot help it. All right, so now we're going to take the 3D Fiber Lash and we're going to put on top of the Epic Mascara. So the 3D Fiber Lash comes in two tubes. You've got a tube of mascara and a tube of fibers. And so there's your fibers. And I like that they're separate because that keeps your mascara from getting clumpy. So that's what I like about this. All right, so the Epic is awesome, right? But we're going to make it even more awesome. So you want to take your 3D Fiber Lash and you want to twirl. You don't want to pump because if you pump, you're pumping air into your tube and that dries out your mascara. So don't do that. And then you just put it on. It's just mascara. So just coat your lashes. Coat, coat, coat. Because this is what's going to give those fibers something to hold on to. So you want to put a good coat on there, right? So I kind of go backs and fronts. Oops. Look at that. I gave myself a beauty mark. I did that on purpose, right? Not really. Not really. All right, so again, I'm just coating my lashes with mascara. That's all I'm doing. I'm gonna get those corner lashes like super coated. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the tube of fibers and I am just gonna brush those right on the tips. Right on the tip, right? Just right on the tips. And this is just putting little extensions on your eyelashes. That's all this is doing. Okay. Now look. Can you see the difference? I don't know if you can. All right, so now we're going to go back with our mascara and just seal those on there. That's all you're doing is sealing them on so that they don't fall off. Okay, look. Can y'all see the difference? Like I can. I mean, it's like super long. Like, it looks like falsies to me. And y'all can do, you know, you could do another coat of these fibers if you wanted to. Like if you're going out and you want like a really, really, really dramatic eye, you could definitely do another coat and just make them even longer. But I'm just going to work. I don't need that. All right, so let's do the other eye. Mascara first, twirl, not pump, and get that mascara saturated on those lashes. Long and luscious lashes. Well, that's what we're making them, right? We are making them long and luscious for sure. And again, I'm just paying special attention right there in the corners. Okay, and then we're just going to go in with the fibers right on the tips, and you're just brushing those on the tips. And you're just putting little extensions on your eyelashes, girls. I mean, I think that is like super crazy to me. All right, so now we're going to go back in with the mascara and just seal those lashes on. Okay. Just seal those bad boys on there. Okay. Now, look at that. I think that is crazy, y'all. And again, you could go back in with another coat if you wanted to and make them even stinking longer. I'm going to show y'all how easy it is to get this mascara off of my face. So I'm just taking the flat end of my brow brush and I'm just going to flick it off. Look there. It's gone. And I did pretty good today. I didn't get it all over me. And I'm just taking the eyeshadow fallout away. Actually, I might go in with this brush and just kind of pat. Make sure that color, you know, this had that lighter color on it. Let me show y'all another tip real quick too. All right, so when you're doing a darker eyeshadow like this, if you feel like it's not as clean a line as you want, you just take your concealer brush and just brush in that line. So see how that just like straighten that all up? And then what I do most of the time is, now that my eyelashes are so super long, I go back in with my eyeliner and just really make sure that my eyeliner is winged out like I want it on both sides. Just like a show. And I know I shouldn't pull up my eyes, but you know, when they're kind of wrinkledy like mine are, you kind of have to, right? Right, girls? All right. So we're going to pop on some blush. I'm going to use Seductive as always. It's a really pretty kind of mauve-y color. Take my blush brush, just 2 taps, and that is seriously probably more than I need. My hair is awesome. I'm loving it. I just play with it all day. Thank you, Deborah at DeMarco's, for doing such a fabulous job. Such a fab job. All right, so I'm going to go back in with my highlighter. This is my pressed highlighter. This is what I used under the eyes a while ago. And I am going to just go back in with this brush. I mean, it's for everything. And I'm just going to pop that highlighter on right there above that blush. And basically what you want to do with highlighter is just put it where the sun would naturally hit you. So like kind of right there. And the reason that you want to do that is so it looks like the sun is shining on you all the time. And then I just kind of blend that in just a little bit. Now, if you wanted to go even further with your highlighter, you could. You could even wet this brush and highlight even more. You could highlight down your nose. I don't like to highlight the tip of my nose because that's just not my thing. But you definitely, okay, so I'm going to wet this into the brush just a little bit, and I'm going to go into that highlighter to show you the difference. I'm going to put it right here. So if you wanted to go like, woo, glazed Krispy Kreme donut highlighter, you just wet your brush with that setting spray, and you just highlight all over. I'm just going to do it right there just to show you for today. Just for today. All right, so let's do some lippies. What color? I almost feel like we should do kind of a nude lip. What do you think? Let's do a nude lip, right? Y'all want to do a nude? Where is? So, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a pencil. I'm going to take my pencil eyeliner in Plush with, pencil liner. Actually, let's do this first. We're going to do nude. So I'm going to take my lip stain. This one's in Speechless, and stain the lip. Okay, and so I know that looks crazy, but our lip stains are like a wood stain, okay? So they're not opaque, they're clear, and when they go on and they dry, whoo, y'all, you won't need, it won't come off till you take it off, I promise. And then I'm going to line my lip with the Plush lip liner, which is just a nude color, like serious nude color. And I'm going to do something kind of different today, but we got to let that dry. I don't know, did y'all hear that? That is, so I have lights behind me, right? And so my bulb back there is making some crazy noises, y'all. All right, while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to take my setting spray and spray my face. That just sets it. That also makes sure that, like, it sets those powders for you. Okay, so my stain is dry, so I'm just going to line. Oh. So if you're older and you don't have like beautiful plush lips, to give yourself a smooth surface, just bite down on your lips and then kind of push them out. Okay. Hey, Paige, what's going on today, girl? All right, so then I'm going to take my Stellar liquid lipstick, right? And this one is very, very muddy brown, but it's really pretty if you put like a lip gloss over it. But I'm going to show y'all something, a different trick. But on our Splash liquid lipsticks, they are so super pigmented that you want to wipe that brush off until you think you have gotten it all off. Like, seriously, just keep wiping. Because I promise you don't want to put it on that thick. Okay. So like this is going to last me for the rest of my life. All right. And then, so do you see how much I wiped off and how much color is still left on this thing? Oh yeah. Oh, hey, good luck. I hope y'all kick butt today. Is it a tournament or just a game? I never know. since the varsity and the JV play such different like schedules this year. I'm just going to let that dry just a little bit. That Splash liquid lipstick, it is very opaque. And I'm going to put something on over it to kind of, you know, just gloss it up a little bit. I'm pretty sure that light bulb's fixing to go out. It's just making too weird of a noise. Round robin. Awesome. Don't you love those? Woo! Round robin means you get to stay and play and play. Is it all weekend, both Saturday and Sunday? I mean, both Friday and Saturday? I'm just cleaning up my eyeliner, making it a little more. Woo. Okay, so today we are going to take some cream shadow. This one's called Hopeful. Yes, fun. This one's kind of a like pinky. Oh, it's such a pretty color. Okay, so I'm going to take my cream shadow brush. I got to get all that blue off of there, right? Just wipe that off. And then I'm going to spray my brush. And I'm going to dip gently into that Hopeful cream shadow. And I'm just going to kind of tap it on my lip. I don't want to do as much as like I did on my eyes. And that's just giving it a real pretty shimmery color. And we are going to put a lip gloss on over this, but that just kind of lightens it up just a little bit. And girls, guess what? There is free shipping on any order, even if you just order like a mascara or you just order like the eyebrow artist brush or whatever. Usually we give free shipping if you order $100 or more, right? But now through tomorrow night, free shipping on all orders, no matter what. So if you were thinking about ordering something, today is the day. I would do it today. Okay, so I think I'm going to take Lippy, which is a really pretty pinky lip gloss, and just go right on it. Oh, that may be too pink. Yeah, it's okay. There you go. There it is. There is the look of the day. So, as I always say, girls, I told you earlier, but if you aren't listening or you aren't here, make sure you look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are beautiful, that you are blah, blah. No, tell yourself, got to pick up the phone. Thank you, Heather. Thanks for watching. Make sure you go and tell yourself that you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are intelligent, that you have a lot to offer this world, even if you don't believe it, because one day, if you tell yourself that every day, you will start believing it. And then please, 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 please go and tell another woman that you know the same thing. Give her a compliment. Tell her that she's beautiful. Tell her that you admire her for something. Tell her that you like her purple hair. Tell her that you like her clothes. Whatever it is, because you never know when that one word of encouragement will give that lady the boost that she needs to get through the rest of her day, when it will help her make a decision that she's been trying to make for a long time, when it will help her change her life. You just never know. So be there for each other. Our company is here as our mission statement is to empower and uplift and support other women. So that's what I'm here to do for y'all. That's what you guys do for me every day. And I thank you and I appreciate you so much. So have a beautiful weekend. Love you all. Mwah. And I'll see you next time. Y'all have a great one. Thanks for watching.